Hey guys, and welcome to another video. And in this video we are going to look at a crash course for beginners around fingerpicking. Now, fingerpicking, also known as fingerstyle, is a really awesome technique where you don't use a pick, and instead of using a pick in your strumming hand, you're just going to pick the strings with your fingers. Alright, so that is House of the Rising Sun with a simplified fingerpicking pattern, which is what I'm going to show you how to play at the end of this video. Now, if you don't already know how to play chords, specifically the ones I use now, A minor, C, D, F, and E, and if you also don't know how to read chord boxes, which is super simple to do, thankfully, there's a link in the description box that'll take you to a basics video that will show you how to learn chords and how to learn the chord boxes. Now, if you already know that, then you are ready for us to carry on. So as I mentioned, this video is specifically aimed at beginners who want to get into fingerpicking, or maybe you've played for a while, but you'd like to get back into it. So let's start right away. So our picking hand, for most people, that'll be your right hand. And for the lefties, it'll be your left hand. But your picking hand, we are using our fingers. So let's look at the fingers in the picking hand. P, that's your thumb. I, that's your index finger. M, that's your middle finger. And then the ring finger will be A. So that's P, I, M, A. And in Spanish music, you can also use the pinky, which will then be C. But for today, we are only going to focus around the fingers P, I, M, and A. Now, a simple way to get started with that is when you pick the open E string with your thumb, and then you place your index, your middle, and your ring fingers on the G, B, and E string. So the highest three strings, index, middle, and ring. And then you'll just pick it like this. Okay. So now I can play P, I, M, A on these open strings. Okay, again. And that is essentially what happens with fingerpicking, is your thumb will be playing the bass notes of a chord, while your index, middle, and ring fingers, they'll be focusing around the higher notes. So let's do a quick exercise. Let's take a D chord, an A chord, and an E chord. And let's look at how you can play the fingerpicking pattern around that. So what happened here, when I play D, the D string is obviously the root note for my D chord. So then when I play D, my thumb plays on the D string, which is the fourth string. When I play A, my thumb will be playing the fifth string, which is the root there. So you see that my thumb moved from the D string to the A string, but my index, middle, and ring fingers, they stayed on the same strings. So for D, I have P, I, M, A like this. For A, I have P, I, M, A like this. And then for E, my thumb goes to the E string, while index, middle, and ring fingers stay exactly where they were. So you can see my thumb goes D, A, E. But now I'm putting the I, M, and A fingers together. Okay. Now, if you're a beginner, obviously I would be going too fast. Now what you can do is just take that D chord, the A chord, and the E chord, and get used to changing chords while you are using fingerpicking in the picking hand, and also getting used to changing the thumb across different strings, but not affecting the I, M, and A strings, because they stay where they're at. So what you can do is you can go nice and slow and then play that fingerpicking pattern twice on a chord. Then we change. And then we change. So that's D, A, and E. So it's D, A, and E. Go nice and slow. The main thing that you want to do is make sure that your picking is evenly across all strings in terms of volume. You don't want to pick a very loud note with the thumb and then very softly with the other three fingers. So start off nice and simple with one chord, and then you're going to be adding in the chord changes. All right, so that is P-I-M-A, also known as Pima, right? And you can do that on any chords you like. So all I did there is I used fingerpicking pattern P-I-M-A. I played some chords and my thumb followed around the root note. So the bass note, I kept playing that with my thumb. All right, so that's P-I-M-A. Let me show you the reverse of that, or kind of a reverse. So I'm gonna, instead of going P-I-M-A, I'm gonna go P-A-M-I. So you see what, I'm still playing the first note as my thumb, but instead of going up with my three fingers, I'm coming down. So A-M-I. String 1 with the ring finger, string 2 with the middle finger, string 3 with the index finger. So now I've got, instead of Pima, I've got Pammy. Right, again, I can take that pattern, use any chords I want. Alright, so all that was, except for the very last chord, was again just the picking pattern Pammy, P-A-M-I. So now you've got two picking patterns, Pima and Pammy. So what you can do is go and take some chords and then just play those different patterns so you get used to picking the notes apart. This is very much like a piano player will play. If you think of piano players, they don't play like this, right? Some of them might incorporate some rhythmic sounds like this, but that'll just sound like a bunch of noise on the guitar, sorry, on the piano. Instead, they might play a chord with the left hand and then do some lines and some melodic things with the right hand. Okay, and sometimes these two things do melodic things together or apart. All right, so that's known as arpeggios because we're playing a broken chord. So on the guitar, if I play all the notes together at the same time, that can work, totally, because that's strumming on the guitar, but finger picking allows me to go. You see now I'm picking it apart a little bit like that in order to get some more melodic flavor inside my playing. Now let's get back to that House of the Rising Sun picking pattern. Now that one is played like this. So as you can see, this is kind of a combination of Pima and Pammy. So instead of Pima or Pammy, I've got, let's read that, Pimammy, if you want to say it like that, right? So I'm playing the thumb, and I'm going up, coming down. So P-I-M-A-M-I. All right, so before we look at the House of the Rising Sun chords, let's check out that D, A, and E again, making use of this new finger picking pattern. All right, so that's a very cool pattern. It's more of a ballad style pattern. And when I use it with the following chords, it's going to sound like House of the Rising Sun. Now, it's a simplified version. They're using something with that's a little bit different than this. But if you're a beginner, which is who this video is for, you are going to get the simplified version. So let's check out the chords. A minor, C, D, F, A minor, E, A minor. And then you just play that over and over, and the chords, there's a slight variation between the intro and the verse, but you can now very easily just Google the chords for House of the Rising Sun. In fact, we'll put it in the description box below. And if you then add that finger picking pattern I've shown you, you are going to get the following sound. All right, so there you go. We looked at 3 finger picking patterns. We had Pima, we had Pami, and we had Pimami, right? So very, very cool technique that you can use to play some beautiful passages on the guitar. So go easy with these finger picking patterns. Get them drilled into your picking hand. Learn how to change your chords from your fretting hand in time. And this is a really cool tune to actually go and practice this for. And also, if someone asks you to play them something on the guitar, well, you can play the intro for House of the Rising Sun, and maybe you even want to sing the song. And therefore, you're going to have something complete that you can play, which is pretty cool, because most people learn bits and pieces of the guitar. And if they are being asked to play something on the guitar, they don't really know what to play. So in this video, we kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone, showing you how to play the school finger picking pattern along with the chords for House of the Rising Sun, so that you've got an extra song to add to your repertoire. All right, guys, this is Charles from GuitarSkills.com. Really hope you enjoyed this lesson. Subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you'd like to get more lessons like this, then you should register for a free GuitarSkills.com membership today. Simply click the link in the description box and you'll get instant access to our private members area. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Comment below and let me know what else you'd like me to cover so I can give you what you need. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel because I'm going to keep these videos coming.